What's going on, everybody? Hope you are having a great one as always, and thank you so much for joining. Today we are taking a look at this beautiful gal here. We got the King's Successor herself, the Eternal Heart, the wonderful Panther Queen Shuri. That's right, we got Shuri as the Black Panther. Now, this is from a company called War Story. I do not own any of their other figures. They did make a Gwenum, which I would kind of like to hunt down at some point, but haven't gotten there yet. I ordered this from Giant Toy, which if you've ordered from them, you probably recognize their tape. They tend to seal up their packaging really well. Now, completely honest, in the past, I was not overly blown away with Giant Toy, but they changed my views on this. This was the first pre-order that I've done through them, and just the shipping time overall was really outstanding. So big hats off to them. They got me this super duper quick. I did stab the box a little bit, but that's okay. One of the downsides to having a whole bunch of tape on the stuff. But they usually load these things up with corner protectors and obviously lots of tape, which is fine because the important thing's the figure on the inside. I'd much rather know that it is protected. We are almost out of the plastic wrapping. Now we can take a look at the box of this guy. Now there are two different versions of this figure. There is a deluxe and a regular. I got the deluxe. I would suggest, if you have the option, the deluxe is definitely the better of the two, at least as far as value, in my opinion. Box art in this is incredible. With the deluxe, you get the extra head sculpt. Luxury edition. And that's the bonus head sculpt that you get, which I think is super cool. Now, from all of the pictures and stuff that I've seen of it, we'll kind of take a gander momentarily. It is kind of more of an animated style head sculpt, more akin to the comic, which I honestly like for my 6th scale stuff. Some people prefer kind of the movie versions, so they may just want the standard, just to go with the basic mask. But if you want to spice it up and get that cool little comic face, definitely go with the deluxe. I am digging the box. More tape. Alright, I think that's the last of it. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. That'd be a really cool backdrop for a Black Panther figure, to be honest. Have him in front of that. Maybe I'll do that. I might just cut that off. That's really cool. I like that. Alright. I'll stop fawning over that and get to the good stuff. Ta-da! Now, she does have a bunch of accessories, which are going to be underneath her, so we'll kind of pull all this stuff out. But we'll just start with the good part, which is the figure itself. Oh, your head is on there super loose. There we go. Interesting. Alright, so I honestly, this is the first figure that I've ever had with this, but her head's magnetic. So that's kind of cool. Huh. I actually like that. That's kind of fun. Good job, War Story. She looks really cool. This is a rubbery suit. It feels similar to what, almost like the coating on Venom. So if you've got, or if you've held Venom, it's gonna get a similar touch to that. It is supposed to respond in the black light. That purple, I believe, glows green, which we'll get to check out at some point. Really did a nice job on all of the detailing. Definitely impressed in that regard. Got them cool little Panther feet. Loving that. Let's take a look at how well she moves around. So I am a little concerned. The elbow kind of pokes right there, so if you have her arms bent when you're posing her, that's going to wear down the suit over time. Probably only if you have it at a really, really stiff bend, though. Something like this, there's not a whole lot of stress there. I think you'd be okay with. But honestly, if you have like a really, really strong bend like that, that'll probably wear down and crack over a while. It does feel like a double joint in the elbow, which is nice. I'm guessing we'll get those in the knees as well. Oh yeah. And again, kind of similar thing here. It looks like if you really, really stretch, you can kind of see that stretching out a bit. So I do think that would wear down, after a while. So you might want to be gentle in that regard. Ankles have a ton of play to them. Get a good wiggle there. Not much in the waist/hip movement. You don't have a ton of play there, which is okay. Honestly, she's just, I do museum pose pretty much the majority of the time, so for me, I don't really care that you don't get a ton of mobility with her. You'll be able to do some fun posing, I think, for photos and stuff like that, but definitely has some restrictions there in that lower body. Also, interesting note, I have her inside a light box. She's got a strange smell. No offense, girl, but I can smell your suit, and I'm not particularly close to you, so that's kind of surprising. But anyway, don't be shocked if you open it up and smell that weird kind of plasticky rubber. She does have some alternate hands, which I love. That cool little claw grab there. I think there's actually got some nice little points to them too. Do have a little flex on those, so she'll be able to hold stuff or people with that. Maybe ever grab the throat of somebody. Be kind of neat. This should be the alternate, which honestly, I kind of dig this head sculpt more. Go ahead and bloop. I really like that magnet feature. That's cool. Oh, that's neat. So yeah, definitely more of a cartoon look. I'm probably going to end up getting some of the animated What If figures. So she's going to blend in pretty perfectly with those. There you go. And I suppose if you want to kiss the kitty, there you go there. Definitely going to be using that head sculpt. I really like that quite a bit more than the normal one. Don't get me wrong, that one's very cool, but that one's where it's at. And this one you do only get with the deluxe, so just kind of keep that in mind. I'd still say it's pretty well worth it if you get the normal one, but if you can get the deluxe, it's worth it. Alrighty. So, on to her accessories. She's got some fun stuff. So we'll take a look at her swords / double sword thing first. These things are just wicked looking. Now I think these are also supposed to respond in the black light. We'll take a look in just a moment. They're plastic, they have super sharp points, so be careful with that. And they do come with this cool little connector piece that you can pop onto the bottoms of those to turn it into a dual wield. Now, one thing that I'm interested in, so in order to do that, you just pop off the pommel there. Kind of curious what it's going to look like and how hefty it'll be. Alright, so I think I probably have that in backwards, but kablump, that's pretty cool. That is pretty neat. I think honestly, just the way that the connector bends, yeah, they're supposed to go this way. Well, let's change that up. There we go. That is pretty dang neat. Size-wise, that ends up almost as tall as her, which is kind of cool. She also does come with these little blasters which you can attach to her hands. They're weird looking, but I love them. So she's got two. They just go right over her fists. It's kind of like the little blasters Shuri used in the Avengers movies, but a lot more intimidating and intense because they look like cool little panthers. They actually get some articulation in the jaw. I wasn't expecting that. Really cool detail on that. That just looks really, really neat. It's got that nice vibranium black, and then you get the really cool purple and gold. Again, I think the purple on this one is also supposed to react with the black light, and we'll check in just a bit. Looks like this is the last little thing she comes with. Full disclosure, not sure what this is. It's definitely got some sort of magnet. It wouldn't be anything for the base. I feel really dumb not knowing, but I just honestly can't tell. Let's take a quick gander. Definitely not a necklace of any variety. Yeah, I'm a little stumped. Well, if any of y'all happen to know or have a good idea, feel free to drop a little comment down below so I can figure it out. And if I figure out what it does before then, I will also post something. Yeah, it's strange. I mean, it's definitely not... I'm probably really stupid for not knowing what it is. Like I said, it is magnetic, but I don't really think... Oh. There you have it. I might have that upside down. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. I'm honestly not sure how that's supposed to go. To be completely frank, I didn't even realize it was a thing. It does hang on there pretty dang well, so that's good. See, now real quick, side note. This is what Captain America's shield should be for, like, every Hot Toy figure that they've done. I don't know. You make them out of plastic, but you can't just do a little magnet love. Like, that ain't too tricky. Ain't too tricky at all. I know she does come with a pretty standard base. We'll just take a real fast look at it. Just a nice purple top. That might have some black light love. And then you got the Panther Queen there. A very, very normal crotch grabber. Now, I want to check this out under the black light. I'm going to see if we can do this. Might be a little tricky, but I have faith. Go kill the other back lights, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, lights are off and we are back in action. Let's see what kind of glow we can get, if anything. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Just saying, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's neat. So yeah, that'll glow in the dark a little bit. I'm a child at heart, so this is really, really neat to me. Y'all might be the same, but that is freaking cool. I don't know. I really don't think anything else is going to have that similar of an effect. Definitely not on the blades. And if I can find one of these Panther guys, here we go. Not so much on it either, but definitely on that. That is super neat. I'm very, very, very excited and amused with that. So we'll just kind of leave it at that. That's a cool way to end there. Now, if you are interested, I'll drop a link down below. I think you could still technically pre-order her from Giant Toy. There are a couple other spots that I've seen are available at. So if you are interested, I'll blind you with some light there. She's not too terribly tricky to find. I'm really happy with her. Strange smell. Not the worst thing that I've ever had to deal with a figure. It's definitely her suit. That's going to be the only real complaint and concern I have with the figure, just right off the bat, is I worry the rubber on the suit's not going to last forever. But I kind of think that's the case with a lot of Hot Toys. So in the grand scheme of things, not the end of the world. But man, that's a cool figure. Definitely worth checking out. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Black Panther fan. She's going to go pretty nice next to my Chala. So we'll set them up at some point and have some fun. That'll do for this one, y'all. Have yourselves a great one. Enjoy the rest of the week and keep on cracking.